What's up, friend? Welcome back to another Secrets of Strixhaven standard video. Today we're going to have a look at a very evil deck list. This is Jeskai Landdestruction. It's a really cool mid-rangey deck that's all about getting value and, of course, destroying lands. Now we have a new card that's doing a great job at that, Maelstrom Artisan, 3 mana, 3/2. It's a creature with haste and it enters prepared. And then you have the prepared spell, which is Rocket Volley, a sorcery speed spell that says destroy target non-basic land. Now then we have more ways to destroy lands through Price of Freedom. This is 2 mana sorcery. Destroy target artifact or land that opponent controls, and its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. And then you have the Magmatic Hellkite, which is a 4 mana 4/5. When its creature enters, destroy target non-basic land an opponent controls. So this is actually really cool in combination with a new removal spell, which is Erode. So Erode is a 1 mana instant where you destroy a target creature or planeswalker, and its controller may search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. So ideally, all the land destruction that we're doing makes it so that our opponent has no basic lands left in their deck. Then Erode is just going to be a 1 mana removal spell. That would be one of the best outcomes we can have here. Now, to get more value out of these creatures with their ETBs, I do have ways to blink spells. So we have Go Ninja Go, where you can exile their creature control and then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. But you can also have Go Ninja Go deal damage equal to the greatest power among creatures you control to target creature an opponent controls. So if you blink something like Maelstrom Artisan, it's going to get prepared again, and you can use Rocket Volley again. This is also where we're playing Skygoat Conductor. I actually think this is one of the strongest cards to come out of Strixhaven. A 3 mana 2/3 bird pilot with flash, flying, and vigilance, and it enters prepared. Then you have All Aboard, an instant spell where you can exile a target non-pilot creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. So a really valuable instant speed way to blink something, which can also be great against removal and stuff, of course. But the blinking of any of the land destruction cards would obviously be pretty awesome. Now, I am also playing the Emeritus of Ideation because I like playing with new cards during early access. 5 mana 5/5 with Flying and Ward 2, enters prepared. Whenever this creature attacks, you may exile 8 cards from your graveyard. If you do, this creature becomes prepared. That's not really going to be too relevant because of all these ways that we have to blink things, we can actually just get the Emeritus to be prepared again. And that gives us access to Ancestral Recall, which is crazy. And in case you're not familiar with Ancestral Recall, it's a 1 mana spell at instant speed. The target player draws 3 cards, probably the best card draw spell in the entire game. So that's fantastic payoff for additional ways to blink things. Now, Kaikar is actually really cool in combination with these prepared creatures, of which we have quite a few. 4 mana 3/4. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, so that'll be the prepared spell, choose one, exile another target creature control, and return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Really great blink engine, Kaikar. And you could also make a 1/1 spirit, but most of the time we're going to be blinking these prepared creatures. Now, One Shot Librarian is fantastic payoff for land destruction. It is a bird that enters, put X 1/1 counters on them, and draw half X cards, round it down, and whenever the opponent searches their library, that's the important part. Put a 1 counter on One Shot and draw a card. So whenever they're searching their library, after they get their lands destroyed, One Shot is going to get us a card. And this is just super solid mid-rangey deck list that has that very evil land destruction element to it. Now Momo and Ashlizzlle are going to help us cast these more expensive cards a little bit faster. Of course, standard is a very fast format, so the discount that we can get from those cards is super appreciated. And to slow our opponent down a little bit more, I'm also playing the new Vibrant Outburst. This card is insane. 2 mana instant, deals 3 damage to any target, and then tap up to 1 target creature. Super flexible, super powerful removal spell. And then we have a very cool Jeskai Landdestruction deck list that is going to make some people very mad. So let's dive into the gameplay. You can check it out for yourself. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow with my top 10 cards from Secrets of Strixhaven. And after that, we're going to be having gameplay of the MTG Arena ladder. So let's get into the gameplay for this Jeskai Landdestruction deck list. This looks pretty chill, actually. This looks like a pretty decent curve. Control players never swap off. Nah, that's true. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright. It'd be Essence Channeler. Got my Vibrant Outburst. This has got to be black, I think. Black bats. Or the Dutch way, blech. Blech, the bestie. Guess I'll just remove it. You like that pronunciation? Do I just start pronouncing black the Dutch way going forward? I was thinking about setting up Burb so I can set up Magmatic Hellkite. Probably okay, I think. Blech. Yeah. Gotta be, something in here, right? Okay. I think we just take Amalia. Oh, Leo? Looking like pretty generic life gain so far. I don't think you can play black when you're playing these cards, though. Personally, because there's not really any synergy there outside of Essence Channeler. Magmatic Hellkite. Get rid of this right here. How did Blacks die? I don't know. That's actually a good lore question. I don't know how Blacks died, but yeah, Black is the sun. Old age, yeah, maybe. Rip Blacks. Sad. Was Blacks that old? How old is Strixhaven? How old do how long? What is the lifespan of a pesty? Yeah, how long do pesties live? I don't know. Yeah. I could do Artisan is a little bit worse because, you know, sadly. We'll do Magmatic Hellkite. We'll hit the starting town because that gets the Essence Channeler in the air. Go Ninja Go, deals damage equal to, okay. Exile target creature, then return it. And we'll, target creature to damage will hit the Leo, I guess. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. At this point, like, we're doing great. Destroying lands, y'all. Get rid of the Shattered Sanctum right here. And then I have the Maelstrom Artisan destroy something as well. Okay, so, kinda chilling right now, but we have to be a little bit careful. Gotta hold back with some things. I may just have Momo be a sacrificial lamb here. I can block with Momo. Alright. We're doing good. We're destroying the lands. They're out of basics, yeah. Greedy mana bases. That's where we bully them. Erode would go so hard right now if I had it. Shame. Oh, it's Delian! Rip Burb. Yeah. I have to block that, sadly. Also would have had lethal, but... Maelstrom Artisan. Hold on a minute, because I want to make sure the auto tapper doesn't screw us. Okay. This is kind of awkward, right? Because, like, I kind of have to go face. If I go face with everything, Amalia trades. But I wonder if I just, like, play it safe and I go like this. Probably. Okay. Oh, that thing's cute. Bogwater Lumaret. Whenever it enters gain 1 life. Okay, cool, cool. ooze. I mean, we should just be fine here, right? I take 4. And then we just win in there. I'm just gonna destroy another land because that's what I came here to do. I came here to destroy lands. Thank you, Swayze, for being a good sport. There we go. Delian and what were the new cards? Delian and the little life gain guy. I mean, I respect that. That's like, that makes sense. I'm assuming they play black too, but blech. Whatever. Let's see. Alright, that's bad. That's pretty bad too. That's bad as well. Okay, these are opening hands we can't even work with, chat, sadly. Yeah, I thought that Paradigm card was also a bit of a gambling flop. Like, I didn't think people were so addicted to such a greedy card. You know? I absolutely did not have that on my bingo card either, that people would... Because I feel like it's so, like, it's just random, you know, what you're gonna hit with that thing. But I guess people like the randomness element to it. The value. I think it's probably just like more because it's a novelty rather than it's that something that control players are gonna lean towards, you know? Cool, thank you for the 9 months. Like, at least that's how it feels to me. I feel like it's more just like novelty vibes. But that's not bad. That's what early access is for, you know? No, I don't think that deck belongs in best of 3 necessarily. Like, I do think they're trying new things. So I don't think that's bad. It's just like it's a bit tricky because like on one end it's, you know, playing like hardcore control is like obviously doesn't give your opponent a whole lot of room to do fun things, but yeah, Strixhaven is just a little evil like that, I think. So yeah. Strixhaven is just like, yeah, a lot of these cards just are a little evil, a little powerful, so it's you know. Like, we're not necessarily doing anything cute either here, you know? Alright. Seems like we're winning, though. No swamps. Cheeky mouse. What does that thing say again? Power 3 or greater this turn? I see. I can't target my own guy, right? But I can do this. I think Skygoat Conductor is absolute gas, though. What the hell? Yeah, I think Skygoat Conductor is pretty gas. Like, I want to play it in blue-white tempo as well, but I felt like that was too evil to do in early access. Then again, you know, from the type of shit that I've seen people do, maybe it's appropriate, but... how much am I at? 8? Okay. Maybe it's perfectly normal to play blue-white Flash. I'm probably supposed to like replay Momo, I think, just to have another blocker in play. Okay. Momo! Yeah, I'll protect myself here. I'll block with Momo. Maelstrom Artisan, 3-2 with haste for 3 at least is not too bad. I was expecting something like that. just play it for the funsies. We show him, hey, we got new cards, bud. Rocket Volley. Alright. Sweet. They're doing the Silver Quill stuff. I have a deck like that as well. But yeah, sadly they were kind of mana screwed. Alright. We, I mean, this one is a little awkward, isn't it? Because I don't have a turn 2 burb. Well, maybe I do if I rip properly, but I could try. Oh yeah, we're playing... Dude, this is gonna be like an 8-9 hour long stream. Like, we have a lot of brews ahead, so, Silver Quill is part of them. We're just getting started. Erode. Do what you want. Okay. I was like, what the hell? Momo. Sadly, no blue here for Burb. I mean, ideally, I would have played something else in turn 2, you know, but... Oh, well. I wish this guy was a little cheaper, but that would have been a bit evil, I think. If you're playing mono white, then you may not have a great time destroying things. Okay, we seem to be fine at the moment. Alright, I'm gonna go in with the Maelstrom Artisan. Let's go. Rocket Volley, soon TM. 7 Saints, thank you to Prime. Gotta hit more lands though. Wow, that's a lot of Springleaf drums. God damn. They're not gonna be too bothered with land destruction. Emeritus of Truce. Ooh, that card hits now. I'm missing my land drops, guys. Yeah, I'm missing my land drops. Kind of shitty right now. Like, Rocket Volley seems tempting, but... I don't know. I really want to get land. You gotta try, I think. Ah, fuck it. We'll just go like that. Yeah. They have so much mana. They don't really care too much. Everything rems them. Like, I mean, outside of the Maelstrom Artisan card. How many lands are we in this? They just concede. But I think this hand is too slow, though, sadly. This starts on 3 and we're on the draw. So we're just gonna get hated on. Okay, chat, I'm not vibing with these slow lands anymore. Like, I fuck with them, but why are they treating me like shit? I don't like that. Miss me with that stuff. Blech, like you're disgusted. Right, right. Yeah, that's it. New vocal stim unlocked, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. I fuck with the slow lands, but it's also like this is the downside to the slow lands that I'm did not. Yeah, not great when you get opening hands like that. Sadly, we need starting towns or opening end, not slow lands. Okay, the resses. Your deck off faster when you added Momo. Yeah, Momo Death should be in here for sure. I agree. Well, that would be a great land to get rid of. However, Vibrant Outburst is gonna cook here, right? This is where Vibrant Outburst is just absolutely disgusting because you can go like 3 damage here, tap the cottage, and you slow your opponent down like crazy. Like that's nasty. Sadly, Vibrant Outburst is an Izzet card, and Izzet is certainly pretty mid in standard, as you all know, so they're gonna benefit a lot from that. Okay, rip Momo. Kind of sad about that. Yeah, more ways to make Izzet powerful, sadly. Where are my lands? Opponent getting crazy creative with it as well. Wow. Okay, they played Emeritus of Woe. That's something at least. Alright, chat. W deck. 24 lands, by the way. Tough. Needs more. 24 is fine. This is just cursed. They tutored up the professor. I mean, okay, that's cool. That's cool. You know, that's kind of dope. I think this game has spiraled way too far out of our control, sadly, but it's early access, so we'll play it out. But yeah, this is definitely spiraled. Like, we were too far behind, and the double badger was also kind of crazy. But yeah, Kuka's professor. Dude, you already hit me with 3 duresses. I'm out. Like, I got nothing left, bro. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I guess we could. I guess we could. Play Burb. I could block the Restless Cottage. I'm assuming it's a dead card, though, but it's okay. Like, we just missed too many land drops. It's very clunky. And, Opponent had multiple badgers, so GG. Yep. Yeah, so you have no lands, but you also had no cards. It's true. Alright, good game. Guess I'm out of here. The draw. Well, the draw in, like, best of one is always going to be a little backbreaking, but, alright, let's go. Price of Freedom into Maelstrom Artisan. Ashlizzlle, yeah. Or we could go Burb into Magmatic. That would be... We could go Price of Freedom into, maybe. I can't go into Burb right now, sadly, but... Emeritus of Conflict. Gulp. Scary. By lightning bolts. So this is just going to be regular prowess with Emeritus of Conflict, I imagine. Well, yes. Do I just set up another Price of Freedom? What are my other options? Flash in Burb. That's not too bad. Maybe I'll flash in Burb. Try that for now. I don't have enough blue for Wan Shitong right now, though, sadly. Rygar is, like, a little greedy, but not altogether awful, I think. But I think I'm supposed to go, like, 4 Momos, double Ashling, I think, though. I mean, I think this Burb is dead as hell, I think, but we just have to try to stay alive. Yeah. Okay, Vibrant Outburst does make me feel a little better. However, I'll set up Magmatic Hellkite first, I guess. Just get him out of cards. Yeah, Kaikar and Prepare is definitely something that we could vibe with in this deck, ideally. Is the opponent not running basic mountains, or... That would be sick. Burb to, like, blink Hellkite would have been cute too, though. Anyway, we're probably doing Vibrant Outburst and Price of Freedom next, I would imagine. To try and slow him down. Emeritus of Conflict. Yeah, Okay. Does I want to prepare it? I see. Well, let me get rid of this before they can do that, I guess. Yeah. This is where I could go with the Maelstrom Artisan. Do I want to swing? Probably, because I don't think we're blocking anyway. Okay. Crazy to see another prowess deck though, like, but it's cool. You know, why wouldn't you play prowess? Yeah, it's nothing to do with that. You just have to have them on the battlefield and like meeting the requirement to make them prepared. All you need. Go Ninja Go, such a giga brain for this deck. Too bad you haven't pulled it more. No, true. At least we're hitting our lands now, chat. The strategy of take out lands to find more lands is working at least. Sadly. Such a stupid strategy, but, you know. Alright, Magmatic Hellkite. See if we hit him out of red here. And we do. Only basic islands allowed. I was like gonna say, surely we're not out.